The fisherfolk and mussel farmers of Cavite are opposing the demolition threat of their fishing, aquaculture, and mussel-growing structures in their communities. The Council for People's Development and Governance spokesperson Liza Maza says the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DENR, is willing to sacrifice the livelihood of thousands of fisherfolk and mussel farmers on the pretext of disaster risk reduction. This is yet another move that truly shows the utter disregard of the government in people's lives and welfare. DENR justifies the demolition in the guise of regulating illegal fishing structures and cites the pollution made by bamboo poles and aquaculture implements that washed ashore in Manila Bay after the heavy monsoon. This, however, is refuted by fisherfolk organizations. Why make a fuss on the bamboo poles washed along the shore when in the first place these are not pollutants that can cause damage to the marine ecosystem, unlike plastic and other solid wastes? It's common sense that disposed bamboos will naturally submerge in water and eventually decompose. Pabansang lakas ng Kibusang Mamalakaya ng Pilipinas, or PAMALAKAYA National Chairperson Fernando Hiccup said in a statement dated August 26, 2021. We are actually leading an online protest to further expose the DENR as the destroyer of livelihood of the small fisher folk and carrying out a sham rehabilitation of Manila Bay. It blabbers about rehabilitation, but it has issued environmental compliance certificate with a 420-hectare Bacoor reclamation project being pushed by Mayor Lani Revilla. DENR is iron-handed against the poor fisher folk but a cute, obedient pet of traditional politicians. Ariel Casilao, Anakpawis party list former representative, added, the Duterte administration seems to be in a haste in implementing its neoliberal programs before the coming elections. Considering that they are promoting the reclamation of Manila Bay and its tributaries to give way to foreign corporate interests, the demolition of fisherfolk communities in the coastal areas of Navaleta, Kawit, Bacoor, and Cavite City in Cavite seems to serve the same objective. We should not allow any move of the administration and its agencies to inflict more damage in people's lives, especially amid the crisis of a pandemic and its dismal COVID-19 response riddled with possible corruption, Maza added.